Yo, what's up guys? It's Lake here, and in today's video this is going to be kind of different from my normal type of content, as you can clearly tell from the Minecraft gameplay in the background. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about NPCs. If you don't know what an NPC is, that's kind of like if you've ever seen a Sims character, or like a character who just they're not real, basically, in simple terms. Like, you know how Sim characters talk?
So, kiss a moy. Quafika Abimo? Ah, Chilu. Buma Samzomog.
Like that's how an NPC would be. And I don't mean like these are like game character NPCs, like I mean these are literally real people who act like this. But basically, I have this friend who we all claim as an NPC, and I'm not even entirely sure if he knows himself that he's not a real person. But basically, he's an NPC because, in simple terms, he punches trees. Like, quite literally, punches trees. And I can't even make that up. I can't stress it enough. He actually punches trees. But basically, this is going to be a story about, I guess you can call it the day we found out he was an NPC. And no, obviously, he's not actually in a robot or some kind of computer program. He's just, it's sort of like, we ask each other that, like, what do we think he does when he goes home? Like, there's no way he goes home and plays like the game or anything. Well, we know what he does when he goes home. He punches trees. But like, outside of that, what does he really do? Because most people who would just regularly go home, they just play the game, get on the phone with their friends, do homework, like normal things. Not to say that if you punch trees you're not normal, because we can't really say that in today's age. But let's just get into the story. So this story happened about 3 months ago, I would say. I'm not entirely sure. It was just such a one-off story that it like doesn't even need a full dive through into what really happened. But basically, we're gonna call him John. My friend John, who is our NPC for this video, is telling all of us in class that he's talking to this girl. And if you've ever been in high school, this happens a lot. Conversations like this happen all the time. But we don't believe him. So he shows us messages of him actually like texting the girl. Nothing like serious, but like he actually like knows the person. So then we start to believe him a little bit. So he's telling us he's gonna ask her out. So we just tell him to do it today, because we all knew who the girl was, and we've seen her in the hallways before. So we told him to do it. See, looking back at this situation, we're really bad friends, because John was going to get embarrassed. He was going to get denied by this girl. She was going to reject him 110% if he got to the point where he was going to ask her. And that'll make more sense as like this story continues. So basically, we all get hype and like hype him up and tell him to do it. So he tells us he's going to do it if we see her in the hallway. Now, all of us knew we were going to end up seeing her in the hallway, because we were in second period. So when you leave second period, there's only 2 things that you should either be going to, and that's first lunch or to your third period class, because there's 2 lunches since there's a lot of students. So we all know that she has first lunch and that she would be coming from that direction that we were going to. So we all leave the classroom and we see the girl. So we're like, John, this is your chance. You can go ask her out right now. And this part is like, it's no way that this part actually happened in real life. He turns around, yells nope, and runs the other way, like dashes off in the complete opposite direction.
But what are you gonna do then? Run as fast as I can!
And I can understand like being nervous or like not wanting to like get embarrassed or rejected or anything like that. But dude, you can literally he could have just walked straight past her and not said a single word. Actually, it's probably a good thing he walked away, because knowing my friends, they probably would have said something to her for him. So maybe he took the right option, but basically he darts down the hallway and stops at like this doorway where it's like you'd have to either leave or go to like your lockers. So he stops there, and I kid you not, takes off his uniform shirt, starts saying that he's getting sick and that he's getting hot and that it's hot in the school. And at that moment, he just starts to like break down and like basically go into a panic over not even asking the girl out. So we're all confused because we're like, bro, you didn't even ask her out. What are you so upset about? What are you so panicked for? Now, I could understand if like maybe he got rejected, he wanted to be like on his own, alone, and like, but he didn't even ask her out. There's no reason for him to be that in shock or that panicked at that moment. So he's over here explaining, saying that he wants to throw up, and basically at the end of the day, he never really asked the girl out. I don't know if he still communicates to the girl. Me and John are still friends. Everyone in that situation is still friends. So really, nothing bad happened, and everybody lived normally, and everybody passed their grade, is what I would say if we were done with this school year. There's plenty more things that John has done that have been pretty questionable to prove that he is an NPC, and that story is just one of those. So I'm gonna list like the main 3 things that prove that John is an NPC, just so it's not like, oh yeah, you're just telling a story, you're exposing your friend. So basically, number 1, exhibit number 1, John punches trees. Okay, if that wasn't enough to at least garner some kind of, oh yeah, something might not be right. Now, okay, I can't even say that because I know we've all seen those like Russian videos where it's like guy punches tree, breaks the bark and stuff, but no, he quite literally just punches them. He doesn't break them. He's not professional, none of that. He just punches trees. So that's 1. 2, no one can answer what he does. Like any person who knows him cannot give you a full answer as to what he does when he goes home. It's just blank. And even if you ask him, his number 1 answer every single time is that he goes home and he trains. And I'll give you guys one guess as to the training that he does. And if you can guess what he does during his training in the comments, I'll give you a cookie or something. I don't know. But yeah, so that's number 2. And then number 3 is this: he says the most dumbest things I've ever heard. During our school year this year, all lunch is free. So there's literally no reason that if you're hungry, you shouldn't be getting lunch, besides the fact that the lunch is actually just terrible. He comes up to me and says, "Hey, are you going to finish your sandwich?" No. I didn't even eat it yet. I just had my tray full of food. He says, "Yo, are you going to eat that?" And I said, "Yeah, just go. If you're hungry, just go get lunch." He says, I don't know. I don't want to get it." I said, "You can just get it. Lunch is entirely free." But yeah, those are 3 examples as to why he's an NPC. I definitely have more school stories, and I also have other things that I want to talk about in this format of video. So if you did enjoy this video, I really want you to like and subscribe, please. I'm currently down very bad. I have no money, so I don't even know I'm playing Minecraft right now. I'm playing Minecraft off of my toaster. So if you could just go ahead and subscribe, that'd be a big help. You clearly can see that my toaster can't help me jump easy Minecraft jumps. So yeah, with all that being said, yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.